Yep. Top of the motherfucking afternoon.
Top of the top.
Well, soon to be noon, but either way, we coming through. You already know it's Facts of Life, the podcast, and you're rocking with the homie Dave and my man, 100 Grand, Mr. Brian Lyon, you know, aka Bootcamp.
You already know.
Yo, we feeling so much great energy.
Oh, so much better. I think that's what it is. We woke up feeling like shit. Let's keep it 100 with them.
Yeah, we gotta keep it, because you know, we gotta keep it funky with y'all.
Up
like,
both like, oh man.
I don't want to do it. My body don't want to leave the bed. What you talking about?
You know, when you start talking about the weather, you making excuses. You say like, oh, it's all gray outside, it's raining.
Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
I shouldn't do it today. Maybe I
ain't gonna hold you. I was like, I turned on. I was like, wait, is that rain?
Is it rain?
Oh no,
I don't need to do this. Can't even get out of bed now. It's fucking raining outside.
Is it snowing too?
But we managed to that's the power of accountability partners, man. Mm-hmm. I can honestly say that if I didn't have Day Rock with me today, I might have pushed it off.
I
might have pushed it off, but you know, when you have somebody and you know they in your corner, and you know, you holding each other responsible, it's power in that.
Accountability is different.
It's power in that. And it's like, yo, you don't want to let each other down, so it's like, yo, as long as she rocking, I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I'm not about to let her rock by herself. She's not about to let me rock by myself. And so we found power together. You know. And then we got another client in the building today too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was even. Imagine if we would have quit. Like, if we would have quit today and just decided, we could have easily pushed it off to tomorrow. You know, we're going to see each other tomorrow. We say, we push it off to tomorrow. But then that person could have lost inspiration.
Yeah, because we had them. We had, like, and that's the thing, like, excuse me, that sense of urgency, like, it go far and you got to...
it's the only thing that is the...
It go far and... It's like that's a whole nother part of accountability. So it's like when that person has that sense of it's just like if you out buying sneakers or someone's selling you something. It's like, if I want this right now and I'm showing the interest for this shit right now, I need whoever it is that I'm trying to get this from
to show that same type of energy.
Because as soon as you don't, I lose my confidence in what I was thinking about wanting anyway.
Or I lose my confidence in you being able to get it. Mm-hmm. You being able to should I be here getting this from you now? Because you don't seem to, you know what I'm saying, on your P's and Q's when it comes down to it. I mean, like,
trustworthiness too. Like,
and I think it has to do with going through the motions. Like I'm not saying just go through the motions. I'm just saying, like, when you don't feel like it, go through the motions.
Oh, hell yeah.
When you don't feel like it,
feel better.
Go through the motions, and halfway through it, you're just like, fuck it, we doing it.
Feel better.
We already here, you know?
That shit's, and like, we asked a new client, like, one of our questions that we asked a new client, in the beginning, we said, how you feel right now? I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do that. To the point, by the end of it, the smile on that client's face was just like...
Yeah, they know...
And they went through it so quickly.
Yeah, but they also went through it. Like, pain, everything. You know what I'm saying?
And we were there. We never gave up. And we showed them that we never gave up. We're here with you. It's just like right when we asked, how you feeling?
Right.
How you doing?
Right.
Those was all, before that client got to us, we already knew. The client already was so happy for the endurance. The fact that we said, yes, you're coming in on endurance day.
Endurance day.
That right there.
Which is my favorite day.
This is what I want everybody to realize too. We took time in figuring out what they needed.
Yeah.
To make it work, and it made everybody
work
appreciative of it.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? Because it's like we got the interest because they were like, yo, I really enjoy doing legs and stuff like that.
Right.
So we like, okay. To the point they don't even realize they did more than legs today.
It was a full body.
It was a full body.
Endurance day is full body.
Full body. But they didn't even peek that. The fact that we touched the legs is what made them like, okay.
I would say it's mostly legs.
It's mostly legs. But this is what I'm saying. But they don't realize that they did work other things.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
From
and it's just like
to them tire planks. Yeah. Fuck your shoulders up, dog. Like, you know, and I had to do extra sets because they eat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, them tire planks is no joke. You know, but I mean, like, overall, you know, every one of us as human beings are capable of waking up with the case of the self-doubts.
Yeah.
happens. Like any human who tells you that they never go through, they're lying to you. It happens to us all. I'm sure even like the most like successful people, like Oprah, even sometimes, because it's like we're all trying to be better. Everyone is always trying to be better, and we're all trying to do some shit and get to some shit we never experienced, but we think it's gonna make us better. Like we all have an idea in mind that like, oh, if I could do this or if I had this, my quality of life would be better, but it's the unknown.
And like you said, sometimes it takes for you to have an accountability partner.
No, I think it always does. That's why I think, that's why I remember, all right, so that's why I think relationships are underestimated. That's what a relationship truly is. A healthy one.
It's a healthy, I would
say
a healthy
you got a healthy relationship, they're not about to, your partner's not going to let you slip.
They holding you
accountable. And the fact that there's love involved, and you really do appreciate having them around, you're like, oh shit, I gotta get back.
Yeah, I got it.
Like yesterday, I wanted to text you yesterday. I left it really abrupt, but it was because Shorty was texting me. I had told her I was gonna be home a certain time. We got caught up in that conversation, and I was like, oh shit, Tom. Because accountability wise, I need to show her that I respect the fact that we.
Yep, this is the time we set, and I respect that. This is what we said, and you can hold me accountable.
Right.
Because
if we don't have that, what do we have?
Accountable. You can hold me accountable to appear at each and every time too. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not just
because in the back of her mind, you know, she has to understand, or she has to feel like the priorities are in the right place. Because at the end of the day, you know, yes, we have to be our own people to give back to our family. So the family's first. You know what I'm saying? So if we can't be accountable to each other, not on some like we're not slaves to each other, nothing like that. No, just accountable just means when you said you was going to do something, you got it done at the time and like in the duration that you said you was going to get it done because it meant something.
It's for you, for you, and it could be for you yourself, or it could be for you,
especially that person, yourself,
or it could just be for the better for the both. Or whatever it is, it's just like this is what you. It's always going to be a great feeling for you because it's like if I hold you like with the whole gym, we said we was off one day, right? Mm-hmm. We had to turn around and go back to back, and we held each other accountable that this is what we're going to do.
Yeah. If we skip a day,
we gotta get back to back.
Not because like we want to do day on, day off, day on, day off. But if you come to, and then we have the 2 days off. But if it ever comes up to it, like I had 2 bad Saturdays in a row on my part. You know what I'm saying? And like it's 100% my fault. Why it took me a longer time to wake up on a Saturday morning, or why it pushed me back. It was 100% my fault. But the accountability comes in where you say, hey, listen, this was my fault. It got pushed back. So this is what we're going to do to make it more intense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to that same intensity and then we're going to do it again the following day. And that's what we did. We fucked our triceps up yesterday.
Oh, yeah. But it's like...
And then we came in today.
The way it felt, though, is like, it's like accomplishment. We did it. We were able to get through it and
we got tomorrow off.
And today is a... The funny thing is, today was originally what we were going to go into the gym anyway. Today. Yeah, Monday was always going to be a Thursday. That's why I wanted. That's the point of me holding myself accountable with it because it's like I'm not going to push back the rest of the week because of the fuck up. No, the rest of the week has to go. Can't.
Yeah,
it's not our
feasible.
Plan.
No, it's right.
Remember, we set a plan out and.
For real.
We got to go through that plan together.
That part.
You know what I mean?
That part, especially if we didn't get the chance to dissect and adjust the plan together.
That part. And it's like, it's not fair.
That's disrespectful.
Neither one. Exactly. I was about to say, it's like, damn.
You changing the plan. We made the plan together. And now you changing the plan by yourself?
And then, hold on. Wait a minute. You say you want to revisit? Nah.
What?
We're not reviving nothing.
Nah.
This is what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to hold you to it. And we're going to work this shit out.
And you get the best results.
Get it in and get it done. And
you get the best results.
We're gonna enjoy the fruits of our labors.
That's the thing, and you feel better as a person. You know what I'm saying? So you know. So we discuss how we feeling. How are they feeling? We didn't talk to them about that. How they feeling?
Yeah. How are y'all feeling today? How are y'all feeling today? Because we see, I like that though. This one, we came right in. You know, we letting you know.
We was ready today.
We ain't holding nothing back. You are going to know how we are feeling, and we want to know how you feeling. You know what I mean? That's why we're going to get into this episode, you know? And a lot of this episode, I feel like, goes into you having to learn more on yourself. And I'm so, this episode I think might be one of my top episodes because it's like, already I want to go and explore more and learn more just from it. So today's episode...
Hopefully at the end of it, you want to as well. Like maybe we touched on some things that you maybe never like, touched on before. Because that's how the world is. There's so many things that no matter how much you know, there's so many things you don't know. And I find like comfort in that. Because I'm a very curious person. And I would hate to find everything out.
I have a lot of questions.
I would hate to find out because what's life without a question? I don't want that.
I have a lot of questions.
So I like the unknown. But carry on as you
but today's episode is called Soul Ties. Everybody, welcome to episode 9. As always, we appreciate y'all.
The Divine 9.
Yes, it is the Divine 9. We always appreciate y'all rocking with us and listening to us, and we appreciate the feedback and all that everybody's giving us. Shout out to all of y'all and everybody's curiosity too. Most humbly.
Thank you.
But we go. As always, when we break things down. So you know me. Google Oxford.
You should make a dictionary.
Yeah, like
you should just. Your dictionary skills, you should just make one.
Just
Dee's Dictionary.
Dictionary. Like, this how we gonna rock with it. Dee's Dictionary.
What we looking up today, D?
But today we looking up soul ties. So, again, soul ties. So, what the fuck is soul ties?
So, when you look it up.
What does it mean? Google. Google. Google is my best friend.
And what does it say?
When it comes to this, because it just gives me the simple shit to it. So, on Google, it says... an intense spiritual connection between two people that results in a mutual learning experience.
Ooh.
That's soul ties for you.
Ooh. So they didn't...
Oh, yeah. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, everybody.
That's
I
surprising.
know what everyone is thinking.
That shit just didn't even hold on. Wait.
As I said, this one, I might...
They didn't say...
This is really... Yeah. This one is really good,
Interesting.
Everybody. Because this one is really, really good. Because it says... soul ties.
Read it one more time. Please.
I know, because I told you this is going to be my favorite one. This is my fucking favorite one. I believe. It says soul ties, an intense spiritual connection between two people that results in a mutual learning experience. So based off of that, my first question is, do people with soul ties have to have a relationship?
Okay, so I'm going to go twofold with that.
Oh, okay, so you probably going... I don't want to know yet about... We're going to get into the whole intimate part.
Yeah, no, I'm not even going to... I'm just going to answer your question.
Go ahead.
Twofold.
Yes, please, just answer that.
Because I want to be honest.
Yeah. Do people with soul ties have to have a relationship?
I want to be honest because if you would have asked me that 3 minutes ago, I would have said yes.
Before I read the definition, right?
That's why I want to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I got to come from... But you just, as soon as you said the definition...
It clicked.
It changed my perspective.
So much.
Almost 360 because there's so many people on my account in my life that I feel a special fucking nexus with. Like just a link. Like we on some... And my mother told me when I was younger. My mother always told me when I was younger. She said, you're gonna have two types of family, by blood and by choice. You know what I'm saying? And she said, but once you distinguish that, there's no difference between them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have cousins, and then you're gonna have people in your life that come into your life, and they're supposed to be there. You can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is pure, it's healthy, and for some reason, there's a connection where you feel like they take you to another level, and you take them to another level.
Right.
And she said, and that's family by choice. And once you designate that family by choice, that's it. You know what I'm saying? They're family. You treat them as such. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I think that's what. Now after hearing that definition, I feel like that's what my mom was trying to describe to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like as a child, and like as soon as you said that shit, it was like ding 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 ding. Oh shit, that's what my mom was talking about. I've never been able to put it into words without hearing that definition like that.
I'm not gonna hold you. Even like I said, this is gonna be a special episode to me because it's like this is something that I like started looking up more into and like wanting to understand, right?
I really want to understand.
So it's like this here, right? when we talk about energies, right? We've constantly been talking about how our energies is so powerful.
Energy vampires and what they do. And...
So it's like, I'm not gonna lie, before I got into the whole soul tie things, it was like, well, your soul tie is the same thing as in, oh man, this is something that I wanna like dig deeper into, because it's so interesting, right? Because it's like, it's a soul mate and soul tie is the same thing.
I don't think so.
Right. And that's what I had to like, because
if here's the thing, I feel like if they were, right, I think, words, I love words, they're beautiful, and I think that they are the paint, you know what I'm saying, that paints the picture of thoughts for everyone to understand. And so there's a reason why we use two different words. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there's a reason why they put soul in the front of both of those words.
Right.
But there's also a reason why they didn't use the same word for the second word. Right?
Right.
Like, so it's similar, but it's not. It's not the same. And there's a difference in context between something being similar and something being congruent, which is the same.
Right. And it's like, this is the thing. So like with soul ties, the interesting thing about soul ties is like, it says that it's about the learning experience.
Right.
Mutual learning experience. Right. So it's like, like for instance, and this is obviously no homo, nothing like that, or nothing to offend anyone who, obviously y'all know where I'm rocking at. But for real, but like,
in a sense, you just said no homo, and my brain was like, what?
Yeah, exactly, because people, I know, because I'm about to say it, some viewers might be like, well, y'all too. But like, understand that me and you be like, yo, we really be a lot alike.
Dog.
It's literally like soul tie.
It's scary.
Like, it's an
Yesterday
intense spiritual connection with two people that result in a mutual learning experience.
And I learn from you constantly. I learn from you constantly. And
you were saying the same thing.
But not at the same time.
Yeah,
that's weird.
And the thing that we were saying was goofiness.
Was so far out.
It was so far out of goofiness.
And I've never heard you say it before. You never heard me say it before.
It's like, where the fuck we get it from besides just the connection of this is what it felt like, the vibrations and the energy gave off.
And here's the thing about energy that I think that people don't understand. Energy almost instantly recreates synergy when you leave your house. Like energy almost instantly becomes synergy once you leave your house, because you can't really. It's not about protecting yourself from other energies. It's having your energy so strong that it can intercept those energies and continue.
True, but I don't know. I think in some instances you kind of do have to protect yourself.
You have to try to
from certain energies because.
But I think it's more of an offensive move by yourself that allows you to be defensive. What I mean by that is like, if you don't do the work at home.
Right.
You can't. There's no such thing as going out here and now you're just gonna protect your energy. If you don't do the meditation, if you don't do the work, you don't have the.
You don't even know how.
Exactly.
You're talking about doing something you don't even.
You don't have the armor ready. You don't have. So the arm. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I mean by like, once you go outside, like the energy you have when you own home. Like when I wake up in the morning and I get right, I meditate, whatever case may be. Then it's called your meridian. You know what I'm saying? Your force field, if you will. Every human being has it. It's a circle that surrounds them of energy force, right? And it's constantly going in and out. It's recycling through itself. And you can only get energy from two ways: caloric energy or cosmic energy. And so if you know how to, you can expand your meridian, right? And have. That's why I said some people are like, oh, his energy is strong or her energy is super strong. Right. They just have a bigger meridian than you. And if you encounter those people and you have a smaller meridian, you won't lose energy. Period. Unless you know how to protect yours. But now if you that's what I was
gonna say, but you have to know how to protect yours.
But what I'm saying is, even if you know how to protect yours, there's always energy that's gonna be bigger than yours. Not even from a single person. It could be from an event.
Like for instance,
like
right now, right?
Your experience,
right? Like I told y'all been rocking these past couple of weeks. You know, I've been talking about the experiences I've been dealing with, like with losing people and like with all that. So it's like I just went to another funeral for my aunt, right? And at this one, like I just immediately I remember being there, and it was such a beautiful like thing. Like one of the things, like, I'm not even into religion and anything like that, but like the pastor was speaking and it was so like, it was such a great feeling, right? Yeah. The message was great. But the whole time I'm like, ooh, I'm drained. Like my energy battery is getting lower and lower. It's like on your phone. Quick. You ever see your phone be like, I swear I just charged you.
It was at 70%. How I'm saying 20% now?
How are you flashing and saying that you're at a 20% level right now?
I like that you say that your phone.
And it's
too.
like, yeah.
Because could it be possible that also what happens when my phone is like that? I got mad apps open.
Yeah, it's mad. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Okay. It's mad things that you don't even realize. It's working and tugging, and it's like needing you to. It's still using you for. So, like for instance, when I could say hello to someone that I haven't seen forever. Now, who knows what it made them feel like when I approach them and embrace them. Right. Now, to the point, I'm not gonna lie. You know what's wild? Now that I'm saying this and think about that.
Yeah, I see you. I saw the wheels turning. Go ahead, keep going.
When I was there, it's a young lady, right? And shout out to you, you know. It's a young lady. And when I say, understand, when I use the term young lady, I'm talking in the sense of the feeling and the spirit. I'm not talking about the flesh on if they're really older looking or young looking. Right. Because just what happened when I say young lady, but this woman is a woman. She could be my grandmother. She could be my mother. She could be like, you know, she's a older woman, but she's still a young lady in spirit. Right. So it's like when we talk about shit like that, like me seeing her, I haven't seen her in such a long time. It was weird. I couldn't stop hugging her. Oh, I couldn't stop. The energy just was the energy the just field was to like the point strong bomb every time. And she said that felt great. Revitalized. And this was before the funeral started. This is me standing in the parking lot.
And so I want to say just now, to touch on that, but everything has a polar opposite, right? So I don't know what we want to call these people, but it's like what the woman you just described. If there's energy vampires, there has to be the opposite.
Oh yeah.
Because people who, I agree, just speaking to them makes me feel more alive.
Yeah.
They give me something. Oof. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, thank you. You almost feel like you want to say thank you because I was
going to say, I want to always give them something back. I always want to just like, hopefully they can get some of this energy off me too.
It's almost like, you know how you have rechargeable batteries? Yeah. And you have the case?
Yeah. They're the battery
packs? They're the battery packs.
So we got energy vampires and we got battery packs.
Ooh. It's like generators.
Ooh.
So a generator.
We got the drainers and the generators.
That's what we got.
Yeah. The action, you know, the actionist and the passivist.
So with that being said, what I need people to understand with this whole soul tie thing, right? Now, think about what we just said. So with the soul ties, we're talking about the connection, right? Excuse me, and we're saying already, you're already connecting at that spiritual level now, right? So we already dug deeper. Right? So now, when we're working together because we're mutually experiencing this, we're going through this we're learning together. Mm-hmm. So now it's like what we said, we're holding each other accountable. Right. And you can't change the plan because it's like without me, or vice versa, or without whoever your soul tie is between. Right. So we can't change this plan. This is our plan. Yeah. And it's like, this is how we're going to go through it together. Now, with that being said, what happens? Like we each we're both saying that we're both going to be the battery pack. Right. But we're also going to be the what?
The drain, the vampire?
The drainer.
Well.
And it's in a tweakage though.
What?
Because we're not draining you it's going to be times where we may like feel like under, so it's like you gotta I need to charge up real quick just to get to balance each other out.
So I agree with you, but I don't think that means that for individually. So for like this, what do you mean? The unit is always gonna be a battery pack.
Yeah, okay, so that's okay.
And then individually, 100%, and I agree. Right, so individually, sometimes I'm gonna be drained by myself, and I'm gonna have to come to the
generator and be like, so that's what I'm saying.
Come to the group to get the energy.
Yeah, so we both have to agree that this is where we're going to stand with it, right? Yeah. So it's like now, with that being said, some people are like, well, my soul ties, whoever I have a soul tie with, does that mean that people gotta be? It doesn't mean people gotta be intimate.
No.
You can have a soul tie. That's why I said no homo earlier, because
no. And
we don't.
I want to ask you though. I want to ask you how general could it be? Because everything that you're explaining, right? Does now ask me this: does age have anything to do with it?
With the soul tie?
Yeah.
No, like,
right.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Because you can connect. Because what I'm saying is this:
you could connect. But that's my whole thing.
My mom's a teacher.
That's my whole thing when I was saying, like, with even
with the young lady.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not, and I'm not saying that me and her have soul.
No. But you can still interact with each other on a soul level. Yeah,
on a soul level. So it's like, soul ties it doesn't matter what age. It doesn't have an age limit or requirement.
I just wanted to ask that to see how you felt, because I wanted to even take it further. As my mom's a teacher, right? And she's been teaching since I was in 2nd grade, which means I was 7.
Right.
And I'm about to be 33. So what's that? That's a lot of years. Right. You feel me? Yeah, that's a lot of years. That's like 20, 25 years, 26 years, a part of my math. Whatever the case may be.
Mathematicians.
Whatever the case may be. But either or, she's come across, she's probably teaches 80, 90 students a year. You get 3 classes, 30 teachers, 30 students each, right?
Right.
That's 90 students, right? A year. She's been teaching for 25 years. You do the math on that, right? But then there's like 5 or 6 students that still could pull up at my mom's crib right now.
Right.
That can still call my mother. And it's like, because they connected on a different level, where my mom has learned from these kids and their lifestyle, and they have learned from my mom to a point. They let my mom in to have the ability to mold their future, and they see that now that they're older, and they pay homage by still coming around.
That's why I would say that's why they still come around. That's why they still interact. That's why they like. That's why all of that shit still going. And it's like, because it's the respect.
Right.
It's like,
but I wonder if at the time, without either of them knowing, they had that.
Oh, they definitely had soul ties.
Yeah,
they still no. They still have soul ties.
Right. And that's my next question.
So here's the next question.
What?
Can you break soul ties?
That's a good question. Well, if I'm not mutually learning from you anymore, if we're not mutually learning together anymore, is it then now just a relationship?
But here's the thing.
But how can you stop mutually learning? Unless one person does. I don't know how I see learning.
There's ways, though. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was going to say. How do you stop learning something?
I don't know, but I know people who do.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they let their. And I don't want to say, because I don't want to make it sound like I'm attacking people.
Right. I don't think no. This is all our perspective.
Yeah, I don't think they consciously do it. I don't think someone wakes up tomorrow and is like, "Hey, I don't want to fucking learn anymore." No. I just think that we get, as humans.
Sometimes.
I think we as humans, we get into this habitual, repetitive kind of pattern. Mm-hmm. We start liking certain things, and because we like it, we do it more. We gear more to that, right? And then when we do so, that in turn keeps us in a little box. And that box is no reason to go outside that box. We have everything we need in this box. And so every time we do that, we learn less and less and less about things that are outside the box. Because outside the box keeps moving, keeps going. So I don't think it's intentional.
But let's say you're choosing. You're like, you know what?
I don't want to learn from this person.
I don't want this soul tie anymore. Like
I do think you have the choice.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like.
But I don't think.
Do you think you have to go to break it? So you think that it is possible to break it?
Absolutely.
So, but what do you think you have to go through?
Nothing.
Oh, you definitely have to go through something.
Why?
Because you can't. You have to, like. It's just like. It's almost like the crazy part about the soul tie. Think about it. It's your spirit. You have to train your spirit.
1,000%.
You have to go deep inside.
So if you're not, no.
Because listen, you got to do certain things if you no longer
to break the tie.
To break the tie.
Why is not absent enough? Why is absence not enough?
Think about it.
Here's what I mean. If absence was inevitable, it would have to be enough.
Like out of sight, out of mind. Right. Copy. So, raw and unfinished.
Right. Like I'm talking about, like, if you, for whatever reason, family reason, whatever the case may be, or me for whatever reason, had to boom up and be out. You know what I'm saying? Now I live in Oakland, California. I don't know. I just picked something random. Mm-hmm. right? And I mean, we could still do the podcast and shit through webcam or whatever. But we do that a couple of times, and you realize, so I'm not really feeling that shit. We can't work out in the gym no more. We don't work at the same place anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing this the consulting and things together. So after all of that, you might be like, you know what I'm saying, there's no reason for me to keep contacting this person. And if you do decide to go that route, I do think your soul will eventually just be like, not yearn for it anymore. Because the soul is always going to find another entity to learn from.
Okay, but this is the thing. What about when you come back around?
Now, I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying.
Now that, I don't believe that.
Because it's like...
Yeah, so you're saying...
Can you break this soul tie? Like, what you would literally have to think...
I think something has to happen.
And you have to train your soul.
I think something has to happen.
It's just like...
Something tragic has to happen. Something has to happen.
It's not necessarily nothing tragic. It's just the steps of... It's almost like going through a breakup, right?
Right.
It's like being able to still be able to be
But why would you... So I'm saying, something tragic has to happen to want that.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying, like, of course, that's just the whole point of you not wanting the soul tie.
Because that's what I was thinking in my head.
So
like, I thought you meant, like, just in general.
But tragic could just be, like, you know, like, you feel like, you know what?
This person,
I'm just over this. This isn't where my connection is 1,000%. Anymore. And it's like, we're no longer connected.
Compatible.
Yeah. Like, and again, we're not talking about intimacy or anything like that. We're just talking about overall.
It's the reason why you probably don't have as many friends from junior high school. Like,
exactly.
We're just not compatible.
We're not compatible anymore.
Doesn't mean that when we were there, we didn't, you know, it wasn't real.
Because again, it's a spiritual learning connection. So it's just saying, like, mutually, we're not on the same page of whatever we were beginning on the experience. Like, my experience is not the same anymore. No. We're not mutually having the same learning experience. No. So it's like when you're at the point where you're like, yo, like, you gotta, it goes into writing. You gotta now rewrite a plan, because you literally have to retrain yourself and tell your soul. You have to go inside and say to yourself, like, yo,
and what do you think that process is like?
That's why I said it almost might feel like
how many people do you think are...
Well, not even just a breakup. Because I don't be wanting to do all this, like, I try to stay away from when we're really not talking about relationships. I try to stay. Right. So I'm going to say it like this. You're a basketball player, right?
Tore your ACL.
And you tore your ACL, right? You and your ACL, y'all could have, in a sense, and obviously, you know, we're being dramatic,
but y'all disjointed.
Y'all disjointed. Y'all broke up. Y'all got different learning curves now. You now have to learn how to deal with the torn ACL.
And the ACL has to learn how, in repairing itself, what it can do and what it can't do.
So now y'all both are at different points.
And you guys have to meet each other in the middle.
You gotta meet each other in the middle.
You can't be expecting more than...
So I gotta now rewrite a plan, and now, or okay, let's say the ACL and the actual plan of basketball, right? Because before, your ACL and playing ball were together.
Yeah, it was on the same page.
So now it's not about, are you learning the skill of basketball anymore? Now it's rehabbing your ACL. Mm-hmm. So y'all different. Yeah. So now you gotta have a whole new plan to go into this, to break away from how you was playing before.
Yeah. Well, because clearly how you were playing before, unless it was a contact, and most ACL sprains or tearings aren't contact, how you were playing before, how you landed, or how you positioned your foot, whatever the case may be, is what led to it tearing. Right. That amount of pressure you put on that spot when you place your foot in that position, and it's like when we do hamstring curls, right? And we, not to get off topic with it, but just to run the proof point home, right. You know, when we point our toes, it's a totally different feeling than if not. Because there's so many different pressure points and there's so many different positions that activate so many different muscles within your body. Right. You know, that's life.
Yeah, listen, you know, it's coming up towards the ending of this here episode, but like I said, like, that's just, it gets so crazy. Like, this, we could go so deeper.
My question to you is this.
About this whole...
Is it a limit to how many you can have?
And that was another question I want to ask you. No.
You don't think so? I don't think so either.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of the whole soul ties.
I think that's the point of life. I think now that we put it like this, I think the point of life is to see how many true, like, ones you can gain.
Yeah.
and have them work together as a network.
And think about that fucking
That's nice.
I just saw like a root of like I just saw a person with all these a big red energy ball inside of it.
And everyone has
one.
Like, so it's like it's a bunch of Venn diagrams. It's not like my soul ties are more important than yours. No. We all have them. And because we all know they're good people, we keep introducing them to each other.
And I feel like that's why we are capable, in my opinion, I think we are capable of breaking, we're capable of breaking soul ties.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we have to break them in order to gain the new ones or make room for the new ones, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you'll never want anything to be over the weight or over the limit. And it's funny because that's what the
lighter you are, the easier you rise, man.
And the sermon that I was telling you about when I went to the funeral, the pastor, what he was saying was like, he said, get an analogy of, him and his wife traveling. He said, when you travel, when you travel with your bags and you want to check your bags in, normally places you go is a weight limit, 50 pounds, right? 50 pounds weight limit, right?
For the check bag, yeah.
For the check bag, right? So he said, obviously, with his is always like either 47. It's either 47 or it's either 47 or 37. That's the number I'm thinking about. Like, it's either way. His is always not at the 50.
Right.
His wife's, on the other hand, is always over 50.
53.
It's always over 50, and
57.
It's like now she gotta do what? She gotta take shit out. But she ain't leaving it there, so she's now gonna put it in his
carry-on or something.
Or carry-on. Yeah. Now, and he said, and that's what he's saying. Now they got stuff. They walking in with stuff in their pockets because they can't. They gotta walk on the thing with it. So it's like instead of you realizing that this is too much, you start unpacking and taking shit and leaving shit.
Absolutely, it's called mental RAM. Everyone only gets a certain amount of mental RAM a day. And that's why it's something like, if you look, I read an article about, it's on his blog. Dang, I wish I could cite it so that the listeners can get it too. Just type in millionaire habits and mental RAM. It should pop right up. But a lot of billionaires, you'll see them have the same outfit, know what they're eating the day before, because they want to save the ability to make decisions for their business. Like your brain, like you make too many. That's why people think they're indecisive, because they make a lot of silly decisions about nothingness. Then when they come down to make big decisions, they need a lot of mental RAM, but they don't have, because they wasted it on what kind of fucking frozen yogurt they want. Like that's and I'm not saying don't live a life where you can have frozen yogurt. It's amazing. It's not about that. It's just about understanding there's certain things that you should prioritize. In terms of when it comes down to making decisions, that you need, that's gonna make a better you.
Right.
And those should always go before everything else, because you don't want to get bogged down and then chance making the wrong decision and have to revisit it, because then you're taking away from mental RAM tomorrow. You wanna get sound enough with your intuition and your soul that you make the right decision on the first go around. And it might take you to just for me, it takes me to think slow and act fast. Like sometimes I gotta really be listen and be okay, let me break this down for me. Take what was just said to me. I close my eyes and all that, and I break it down, and I'm okay.
Okay, this is
okay. And then when I have it for sure, I act fast. I retaliate. I reply. Whatever the case may be, whatever the situation needs. Right. But if I don't ask it, I ask for clarification.
There you go. But this is I know we just kind of a little bit got on a tangent. Off to a tangent, but it's the same shit. It's just I hope you listeners get deeper into this, because it's even when it comes to when you add intimacy into this, right? That shit get deeper. Think about what I just said with soul ties, right? Each time you go and you be intimate with someone, your soul is on a different level of connection with them, because now you became vulnerable to connect in certain ways. So that's why sometimes the multiple, and I'm not against anybody who do what they do, but that's why the more and more partners you have, your body, your soul is taking on that, and you're going through that. So each time you take your soul and connect it to another realm of soul and another energy. Think about what happens with people be like, oh, I've reached the climax stage. Imagine that being so you've reached the stage of all of your energy going and just going blah, and it feel like it's exploding. So that's taking this person's and this person's, and you're doing that. And imagine you doing that so many times. So that's my whole reference to the whole, you gotta be careful on going over the limit when it comes to the soul ties. Like you gotta make sure that you're not adding on too much of the soul ties, and that's like I said,
your package isn't overweight.
You gotta make sure your packages aren't overweight, because you don't want to be passing off stuff, and then and then when you get to your destination, want to be adding on more. It doesn't work that way. No. But that's the time that we got. Listen, y'all, it's okay to get rid of shit. It's okay to get rid of packages. It's okay to get rid of.
Absolutely,
it's okay.
Man.
It's okay. It's okay.
If it's not going to serve you where you going, make room for what is.
Yo, and it's like that's all.
That's it. That's the only that's the only qualification whether it should come with you or not.
Yeah.
Not how you used it in the past. That's cool. It got you here.
Right.
And you should treasure that. Take a picture of it. Whatever. But in terms of capacity now, we got to think about that space, right? So if it's not going to serve you where you're going, if it's not definite, this is definitely going to serve me where I'm going, then it's probably not. You got to let it go.
But yo, appreciate y'all for rocking in with us. You already know. It's the Facts of Life podcast. We got the homie Dave and the bull Brian Lyon.
Love
AKA
you.
Boot Camp Brian.
You already know. We love you.
We're signing out of here. And my new thing is, I want y'all to leave and take away everything that we said and leave comments and all that. Leave us share, all that. Let us talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Let us know how you
and
feel.
It's just love, peace, and whatever you believe in, Godspeed. You feel me? We are our own gods. We got to take control of that. You hear my dogs doing their little special at the end presentation. But listen, I love y'all. Love is love. Y'all know how that shit go. We need more of it in the building. Holla at y'all.